Hello everybody, this is Stephen Howson and this is Championship Manager 96-97 Retro Gaming with me. So let's have a look how we are doing. Now this game is a bleeding nightmare. And I don't mean in terms of playing it, in terms of playing it it's a load of fun. The nightmare is that when you're playing it on a laptop, which is what we're playing on right here, the laptop needs to stay on and the game needs to constantly be running all the time or it cocks up. The battery died on my laptop. The game got wiped again. So this is the third time. So I haven't just started it in the next couple of months like I had on the previous two. I've gone all the way through to the end of the season. I tried to buy it and sell the same players so it replicates it a little bit. Couldn't get hold of Sama, but look who came available. Pow! Paolo Maldini. 14 goals from left back. The guy is unbelievable. We also signed Panucci, Ayala. We got Batistuta in as normal, and look at that, goals and assists out of his arse. Look at that, 19 goals, 19 assists. Basically, a goal or an assist every single game for us. Eric Cantona has pulled out very similar sort of stats as well for us. Incredible stuff. We signed Marcelo Salas as a 22-year-old Chilean for 500 grand. He's not really done anything for us. Check this out though, Brian Laudrup, Mr. Assist himself, 24 assists in 28 games and 4 goals. So he's pulling out an assist and a goal for us every single game. So, how also got Diego Simeone, very cheap for 1.8 million. And he's actually not been fantastic for us. So, how have we done in the league, Steve? Well, I'll tell you how we've done in the league. Disappointing is how we've done in the league. That is a nightmare, and we're behind dirty Leeds, we're behind Everton, and we're behind Liverpool. Now, if we win our 3 remaining games, we can end up on 75 points. The chances of Liverpool cocking it up, though, and coming, we're not getting a single point out of their remaining games is zero chance of that happening, I wouldn't have thought, is it? So the league, I would think, is gone. This is very interesting, I think, though. Apart from Everton, I mean, even including Everton, if you like, everyone's lost a lot of matches, haven't they? A lot of matches. We was just completely different. Lost far too many games. That's the bottom line of it, is lost far too many games. But it's not all bad. We can still get in the Champions League next year, and I'll tell you how we can get in the Champions League next year, because we're in the European Cup final. The problem is we're against Barcelona, and this is Barcelona with original Ronaldo, who, to be fair, hasn't been killing it, has he? But, they've got original Ronaldo, we've got Stoichkov, we've got Nadal, Guardiola, Luis Figo, who doesn't even get a game for them, Luis Enrique. This is a fantastic Barcelona side, this mid-90s Barcelona side. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the remaining 3 Premier League games, and then we're going to finish this video and this season on the Champions League European Cup final to find out whether we're in Europe at all next season, because we crashed out the FA Cup. I think you don't get anything. I think you might get UEFA Cup, I think, for coming second at this stage. You certainly don't get it for coming fourth. And obviously we're a couple of points off Everton. Potentially we could go above Leeds. Liverpool probably uncatchable at the moment, scoring a lot of goals, a bit like ourselves. So there we go. I mean, we've had decent clean sheets. Not sure where the problem lies. I have started to tinker a little bit with playing the 4-2-3-1 system, which is not really known in this era at the moment. So it's been working all right for me. It gets the players that I want in the side a little bit. So what I'm going to do is we're going to swap Littmanen for Simeone, because Littmanen's been providing us with a lot of goals and he's got a better rating than Simeone. We'll let Simeone sit this one out and we'll get cracked into the first match. So Arsenal way down there in 10th. Arsenal got a fantastic side as well. So not 100% sure how Arsenal have managed to find themselves so low down in the table. But if we can pick 3 points up here, which, it's our away form. Our away form's been shockingly bad. So if we can pick up 3 points on the road here, then we've got a bit of a chance. But I think second is probably the best we can hope for, and even that is going to require 3 victories and a little bit of luck going into it. So if we go 20 minutes in, looks like there's been a couple of shots either side. Nothing really going down so far. Cantona injured. Great. That's all you need for the thing, innit? So I'm going to go with Simeone in the hole there. And I'm going to swap him with Littmanen. And who do we make captain? Paolo Maldini, who's been phenomenal for us. Oh. Was that Ian Wright? Would be Ian Wright, I bet, wouldn't it? Or Bergkamp. Bergkamp's a phenomenal player on this as well. Oh, 2-0 for half time. It's over, isn't it? 3-0. What's going on? Wow, I have no idea what to do here now. Do we go for it? Do we try and contain so we don't get beat even more? What do we do here now? Cantona being injured is obviously a massive nightmare for us. Let's pull Keno back into the middle there. We'll just go again with that, I think. No idea how we're going to play against Barcelona. I mean, that is the game I'm thinking about. We've got a chance to win Manchester United's second ever Champions League. So that's the game I need to think about. That's the game I need to concentrate on. That's the game I need to win, really. There's no top four in English football at the moment. There is the one Champions League spot, and that is from coming top. I think I'm pretty sure that's how it works this season. I don't know if it changes next season. This is the furthest I've got so far in the game, so we will find out. I mean, it's ridiculous. 4-1 away to Arsenal. The board will not be pleased. Hopefully, I can save my managerial career by doing well in Europe for them. We've got a lot of money in the bank for transfers. So hopefully we'll be able to go and splurge a little bit in the pre-season. There's still places that I see improvements to be made, despite the fact that we've got a few. I think we can do better in midfield. I wouldn't mind a backup striker as well to go behind Batistuta. I think it's too far gone for us now. It would be nice if we pull another one back. But no, there we go. Full time, man of the match, Dennis Bergkamp. Can't really argue with that. I mean, we pulled out a lot of shots in the end, but we give them far too many shots on target, didn't we? Maybe this is how we need to tweak it. Keane needs to sit a bit further off and a little bit deeper. Like I said, I'm still tampering with this system. I can't find the board there not happy. They expect a higher league position. I'm trying. Liverpool lost, so we had the opportunity there to go and put pressure on. How has everyone else done? Everton won, Leeds won. That's made a bit of a gap there now for us. I mean, we could even slip below Villa and Derby. We definitely need a win in these next couple of games. I think third is about as good as we could hope for, and we're 4 points off that. So we definitely need wins in these last couple of games. Cantona's only out for a few days. That's not a problem. Let's keep going. So Sheff Wednesday at home, bottom of the league. Now this is a game where I would expect us to really pour it on them and make some waves with this, I think. So I'm going to put Littman in the hole. I'm going to put Beckham on the sideline, I think, this time. And Simeone alongside Keane. And pull Roy Keane back there a little bit. Paolo Maldini as the captain. That looks pretty good to me. Let's go for it. So I'd expect, yeah, there we go. I would expect us to really take Sheffield Wednesday, bottom of the league, at home. The game, unfortunately, is a little bit predictable like this. The home teams seem to have a big advantage against the away teams. I do need to come up with something for next season. A method of playing, something a bit more defensive for our away games, so we can look to do it a little bit better, because we've been phenomenal at home. Away, we've just been terrible. The good thing is, the way this game works, players who have just moved spend one season unavailable. It's like a default setting in the game. Yes, 3-0. So, the players, I mean, look at the state of his attendance, 34,000. I think that's because the team's not doing well in the league. I think it's a bit exaggerated from back in that day. So I think, yeah, what happens is they... Oh, no. No. Don't need Batistuta to be out, do we, going into the Champions League final? That is a bad, bad thing. So yeah, the transfers, everyone who's just signed, so those who have just signed for someone on the game are unavailable for the first 12 months. So this is our first summer window where we're able to start buying people, although there isn't a window. You can basically sign players up to like the 20th of March sort of time. 3-0, not a bad performance there. 10 from Maldini, 9 from Panucci, Keane, Laudrup, decent performances. Solskjaer, decent performance once he came on. Happy days. It's not going to have affected the table in any way or shape or form. Just keep pressing on, and hopefully we can snatch that third place. How did Leeds do? They won again. We're not going to catch them. We are not going to catch them. We can only put them under a bit of pressure towards the end. So 4th is where we will finish, at best. He's out for a month. No! Basler out is bad for us. Bad for us. What date is the? What date's the final? Well, we've got. No, it's actually 3 weeks away. I'm happy with that again. So this is away as well, isn't it? So West Ham away. West Ham are where in the table? 16th. I'm just going to play like this. Not going to mix up the formation at all. If we get another win from it like this, then I'm probably going to play like this against Barcelona. I know West Ham are not Barcelona, but if we have another good performance, then I might go with the 4-2-3-1 against Barcelona. This is going to be a tough one for us. I might even try long ball in it as well. They've conceded. I was hoping for a clean sheet. Probably not going to do it now. I'm going to have to think of another formation. Maybe a 4-3-3. So yeah, so everybody that was unavailable because they just moved in the game at the start of the game will now be available, or should be available, come the summer. So probably like 1st of June, 1st of July, something along those lines. And that's where we can start to see who's available and who's interested, and getting a Champions League win under our belt, despite finishing 4th, means that we'll have European football, top-level European football next season, and our reputation should rise, so we should be able to have a few more interested players. And I want to sign players like, I want to get the likes of Del Piero or someone like that in there. I want a Zidane. I want the very best players in the world, because we do have a transfer budget, so I want to see us go after those players. That's the sort of players that we should have been signing all the time at Manchester United, and we didn't. Right, who's having a bad game here? Ayala's not having a great game. Lippmann is not having a good game in the home. I'm going to put Solskjaer on. And move Cantona back behind him and see how that goes. Because this might be after how we have to go in the Champions League final. We can score goals. We just can't. We're just not good enough defending them. And this Barcelona team can score goals. Original Ronaldo. It's a player that we definitely got to look out for. Let's look to make a bit of a change. Bring Breckham on for Giggs and swap him with Laudrup just for the last 5. Made no difference whatsoever. So Maldini captain, another man of the match performance from Maldini. Very open, even game, wasn't it? So there we have it, end of the Premier League season. Liverpool are champions. I feel sick to my stomach about that. Everton pushed them far with only 1 point off them. Let's have a look at that Everton team. So Kanchelski's, look at that, 14 and 17 goals and assists for him. Gary Speed, 11 goals, 6 assists. Duncan Ferguson, 15 goals, 7 assists. Let's see who their big man was. Man of the match, Michael Branch. No way, 27 goals, 18 assists. Oh my days, 18 years old. What the hell happened to Michael Branch? So Anders Limpar there, 26 goal assist. That's incredible. But yeah, I think Michael Branch, there's goals there, isn't there? So even Graham Stewart getting in the mix. That's where it came from. 9 and 10, Branch and Ferguson there. 40 goals or so between them. Kanchelski's chipping in a few. Speed chipping in a few. John O'Connor. Some mad English, old school English players here that just did not reach the hype that they was expected to reach. That's very interesting. So I suppose we better have a look at champions Liverpool, haven't we, and see who's done it for them this season. So Patrik Berger 8.23 as their best player. Stan Collymore 25 goals, 18 assists, 12 man of the matches. Probably going to get player of the year, I would have thought, on the back of that. 20 assists, 15 goals for Robbie Fowler. We sold him Paborski and he's done 13 goals and 15 assists for him. Hope that doesn't bite us on the ass. Mario Basler they signed from Bayern Munich. That's a bargain, isn't it? 1.9 million. McManaman, 29 assists. Well, let's have a look at the assists here. So goal scored. Collymore 29 goals, smashed it. Fowler, Paborski. Razor Ruddock getting 10 goals from defence. That's nuts. John Barnes chipping in with 9 goals. So Liverpool have just scored goals, haven't they? And that's it. So assists, look at that. 37 total for McManaman. 24, 18, 18. Fair play to them. They've clearly been the best side in England. Michael Owen, how's he got on? Rubbish. Them stats are awful, aren't they? So there we go. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So Liverpool don't go 20 odd years like they have currently. Leeds. Let's see who's kept dirty Leeds up there. See that? I think your Bowyer's probably been their big goal scorer. Ian Rush still chipping in with 21. Brian Deane with 19 and your Bowyer with 17. Lee Bowyer, he seems like a little bit of a superstar on this. Lee Bowyer. And Lee Sharp there as well with 12 goals, 2 assists. Assist there, Gary Kelly, 31 goal assist. Mental. I mean, Ian Rush had a hell of a season, hasn't he? Right, so there we go. That is the final league table. We did end up on 72 as we thought. Leeds won their final one, so there was 4 points in between us. A little bit above Villa, Newcastle. Newcastle, you would have thought would have done better with Shearer and Ferdinand. Let's see how many they picked up. So Shearer got 23, Ferdinand 18. Just not enough goals coming from the rest of the side, which is what look the difference there between Everton and Liverpool. The wingers chipping in a lot more. And who's gone down? Sunderland on goal difference. What a shitter. Scored quite a lot compared to Leicester, but conceded a hell of a lot. Southampton and Sheffield Wednesday. Manchester City are in the playoffs. Remember that, City? That's where you actually belong. In League One. Or Division 1 as it was called then. So, on to the Champions League final for us. And I bet if I don't win it, I'll probably get sacked. Hey, at least I didn't do a double. Oh, there we go. City have won their first one, 6-1. Who's he? Kinclad's it. Look at the state of them ratings. Massively overrated. He did nothing in the Premier League when they eventually got back up. Bayern Munich won the UEFA Cup. And City are looking like they're going to go to the playoff final. I forgot all about Laudrup being cup tied for the final. I think that makes a difference. I think I'm going to go 4-3-3. No, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go 4-4-2 diamond. I'm going to go with Solskjaer and Cantona up front. Yeah, I think Giggs has been fairly disappointing this season. I'm not bothered about playing him there. Simeone, Beckham, Keane, Littman. I think that's a solid 4. We've got attacking outlets down the full-backs. Feel that's a bit more solid in the middle, and Solskjaer and Cantona gives us the opportunity to score goals up front. Laudrup being out is a nightmare. Again, he obviously assisted something in the final stages there, in the final games for us. Maldini, Cantona, Johnson. I mean, Nicky Butt's got a fantastic season there, hasn't he? Do I need to consider him over Simeone a bit more? I'm going to do it. Based on his average rating, I think I'm going to do it. I mean, we've scored goals. We've got a good spread of goals there across the team. A lot of our assists come from Laudrup, Batty Studer as well. I mean, how long is he going to be out for? Still a couple of days. It's a shame. It would have been nice to have Batty Studer in for the final, obviously. Here we go. Let's see how we go. Can we get that second star on Manchester United's shirt a couple of years ahead of schedule? I mean, it's a nightmare if we don't now, because getting back into the... Yes, there we go. 17 minutes. Hey, come on! Offside! Oh. Got so excited. 2 goals apiece, a little bit more possession towards them. There is nothing in this, is it? Who's looking good for them? So the defenders, mainly original Ronaldo, got to watch out for him. Our best players looking like defenders again. Midfield doing well. I think we're possibly just edging it in midfield. We do have Ryan Giggs on the bench. That's probably about all we can bring on, but it will require a change in formation. Ronaldo's injured. That's interesting. Oh, no. On goal by Ayala. Come on, United. Yes, penalty. Come on. Yeah, get me goal. Back in the game. Right, I need to start thinking about substitutes now. What's going to... Yes, there we go. Was that Littman in again? Oh, it's Cantona. Yes. We need to start thinking about subs now, I think. Thinking less about how to win this game and more how to now not concede. I think I'm going to pull Solskjaer off. Yeah, Solskjaer's had a terrible game there, hasn't it? And I'm going to put on Simeone. And I'm going to bring him... I'm going to go 3 across the middle like that. And I'm going to go long ball to Cantona. And we're going to see this game out, I think. That's a solid midfield. Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. 15 to go. Champions League. No. Oh, Beckham. Beckham handball for a penalty. Oh. Yes! 87 minutes! Who was it? Littman and again. Yes, lad. And that's it. That's it. It's the first time. Yes, we've done it. Yes. Champions League winners. 1997. Manchester United. Get in. I might not get sacked now. Oh, what an end to the final that was. Barcelona keeper had an absolute mare, didn't he? I'm sure I saw Blanc's name. Oh, yeah, they brought one at the end. We did edge it a little bit in shots. They edged it a bit more in possession. What a game. Manchester United win the European Cup. Get in. We had the light up winning the European Cup. Yeah. Probably not going to sack you now. Get in. Alright, so there we go. That is the end of our first season. That is the end of our first Championship Manager 96-97 play along. We finish 4th in the league and the Scousers win the Premier League for the first time. But we win the Champions League. So, bit of an indifferent season, but what a way to finish it like that. What a game that was with Barcelona. I'm now going to dip into the transfer market as soon as this season ends. And I am going to look to strengthen this side. And we are going to look to take Europe again. because that's the only way we get back into the Champions League as winners, and we're going to be better in the Premier League next year. We're not coming fourth again next year. So thank you for watching. That was a pretty exciting game, I think, wasn't it? So again, thank you for watching. Make sure you check out the other Footy Manager ones and the other Championship Manager ones. The Salford one's coming soon. I've got a Manchester United one coming tomorrow. Off to do under 21s later, so make sure you check out that as well on Full Time Devils. Thank you for watching. Anything you like in the comments, any players that you think I should go for, let me know. And thanks for watching. See you soon.